So realistically speaking, right? What are some things that you've seen or have heard about that people have done or are doing in relationships when they're single, just two single people as opposed to being married? Like, well, y'all shouldn't even be doing that. Only married couples should be worried about that. And I ain't talking about the obvious part.
Oh, okay. I'm finna say you talking about sex. We're gonna start right there.
No.
Okay, well that's number one.
People gonna do that anyway. We can go on.
I'm finna say, well, that's off the top, and that's what really complicates the relationship.
Yeah, just to show us birds fly, people gonna have sex, man.
But I'm just saying that's what really complicates the relationship. A young lady told me, I'm a hairstylist, so I talk to young ladies all the time. She said, if you take the sex out of the relationship, the relationship is not so complicated. Yeah, that's what she said. She said women will be able to make better decisions and everything because you're not tired. You don't feel like you're obligated. If you never get into that, you don't feel like you're obligated. So if he start acting up, or vice versa, you just say, okay, this is not going to work, and just go. But once you did what married people do, it's not that easy. Now, it's hard to talk about that without going down the spiritual road, because marriage is a spiritual union.
Hey, man, knock yourself out. This is Cola's Corner. Go right ahead.
Marriage is a covenant, so it's a spiritual union. So once you get into that, it does get complicated. But like that's one thing that maybe going in there too fast with that, and then expecting to pull back on a relationship, which is kind of complicated.
Oh yeah, you can't put milk back in the jug.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and buy another jug.
So that really you said it's the obvious, but there are then other things that young that I see that's a lot nowadays, and you even see it on Judge Judy, is that they buying houses and all of this as just couples. They're not married, but they're buying houses and everything, bank accounts and stuff together. I just feel like I'm old school with that. I mean, I just feel like none of that should go on in dating. That's just my personal opinion. I think that's too complicated without a commitment. You
signing the wrong contract.
Yeah,
first.
yeah. You going in there doing all these things without any commitment. And then people will say, well, even you married, people can leave. Well, yeah, they can, but it won't be that easy.
Process a little longer.
It's a process. Yeah. You got the state laws behind you.
You gotta really want to get rid of somebody to get a lawyer and then go.
Yeah.
That's really over with. That's really.
So you done got all this stuff and put all this stuff together. You got families connected. You got, if you have kids, you got all this, and you just dating. But cohabitation has really increased in this society. So.
But do you believe that you don't really know a person till you live with them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's true. I mean, you see them every day, all day. I mean, but, you live in the context of marriage. But I'm just saying, you really see a person for all the time. You see the moods, as someone says, you see them in every season, winter, spring, summer, and fall. Metaphorically and naturally. You see them when they're hurt, when they're disappointed, when they're happy.
That's the one that piques my interest the most, naturally. I get to see you without all that other stuff on.
I wasn't talking about naturally like that, but yeah, that too. But I would just say, you get to see them, when they're happy, when they're sad, when they go through things, and you deal with that, and that's what marriage is all about. It's not just about the fairy tale thing. Marriage is a lifelong commitment. So, yeah, I said, till death do you part. I'm surprised people ain't took that stuff out yet.
What, that death do you part?
Yeah, take for poor out, just say for richer. Take the sickness out and say health. People rewriting everything. So
say they're only temporary folk.
Yeah.
I can dig.